Namaste. Now, if life has felt overwhelming lately, this isn't about blaming a country, a system, or even yourself. This is about understanding what your body has actually been carrying. Now, I didn't leave America because I hated it. I left because I did everything I was told to make me happy, and I still felt empty. Now, on paper, my life made sense. In my body, something was always on edge. And if you've ever wondered why the American dream didn't feel like freedom, then this video is for you.
This is happiness!
Now, if you're new here, my name is Krishna, also known as Krishna, the modern monk. I'm not here to bash countries. I'm not here to romanticize travel. This isn't a political video. It's actually a very human one. And I want to talk honestly about what happens to the nervous system, the body, the mind, when a culture keeps you in survival mode long enough that you forget who you are. And before I go deeper, if life has felt noisy, overwhelming, or constantly on, I made a free short guide called the Shambhala Reset. It's actually linked below in the comments. It's not a motivation, it's not about hype, it's a grounding reset for the nervous system. Because you can't think your way out of survival mode. All right, let's get into it. Here's the part most people don't expect. I didn't fail in America. I was actually living what many people would call the American dream. You know, I lived in California, I lived near the beach. I worked hard, I showed up, I tried to be responsible. And on paper, I was actually succeeding. But in my body, I felt exhausted. There was always a pressure to earn more, to do more, to keep more, to stay relevant, to prove something. Even rest felt guilty, not because anyone was yelling, but because urgency and comparison were always there. No one really talks about this part, the quiet anxiety that became normal. You're not panicking, you're not depressed, you're just constantly activated. Baseline tension, baseline urgency, a nervous system that never fully turns off. And at some point, I realized something very uncomfortable. That the problem wasn't that I wasn't doing enough. The problem was the pace itself. This isn't about America as a place. It's about a speed. The human nervous system was never designed to live inside long term. Now, there's always another bill to pay, another upgrade, another thing that you've been told that you're missing. Even wellness is often sold through fear. And eventually, I saw the truth. I wasn't living. I was coping. Now, this is exactly why I started everything with nervous system regulation through my teachings. You cannot think your way out of an environment that keeps your body in fight or flight. Until the body feels safe, clarity doesn't matter. That's why I created the Shambhala Reset. Not answers, just a tool for you to use in your everyday life. Leaving wasn't impulsive. It came from years of questioning and listening to my body. For me, it wasn't about terror. It was a quiet knowing. I was letting go of comfort, I was letting go of identity, and I was letting go of who I thought I had to be for this society, for myself during that time. And this can feel lonely, but inside that choice, you take self-respect back. And I wanted to feel that baseline again. I wanted to feel grounded in my everyday life. Peace doesn't come from geography. It comes from decompression. The noise softened, the urgency dropped. I wasn't being sold something every moment or every minute of my life. And slowly, my nervous system came back online and calmed down. Creativity returned, presence returned. I didn't become rich. I didn't become enlightened. I became regulated. And that changed everything. Here's the hard truth. People aren't broken. You're not broken. They're overstimulated. Scarcity is profitable. And when you're calm, you don't consume as much. When you're regulated, you don't panic buy. This isn't a moral failure, it's actually biology. Now, if this video grounded you, please save it and come back to it for the next time that you need to reset. And if you want to support beyond this channel, the Shambhala Reset is actually below. No pressure, just a tool for you in your everyday life, and it's free. You're not behind. Remember, you're not broken. You're just waking up inside a system that never taught you how to rest. Peace, presence, and positivity. Live awake, my friends, and thank you for joining the community. Namaste.